What's going on, guys? MurderInc here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I want to talk about something a little bit different than the normal. I want to talk about the current state of the Platinum Arena. Now, I'm sure people have noticed by now, there are a lot of really weird things going on. A lot of people are saying it's cheating. A lot of people are saying this is really bad for the game. This kind of goes back to my philosophy on how to properly criticize something and get a realistic response from any type of company you're going after, whether it's a gaming company, anywhere you work in real life. There's just a better way to approach it than to simply just complain about it, say this is unfair, and pretty much whining has never really gotten anybody far as a point goes across. So today I want to talk about a few things and let's see where we can go from there. So as you can see, I currently have 8,380 points in the Platinum Arena. Now, if we look for Platinum Arena, the entry level is 4,567 points. So I am just below double the amount of points required, which is not possible if you're simply just fighting one-on-one with your opponent. So as you can see, boosting was done here, and pretty much my point of doing this was to make this video was to send a video to Plarium and give them some pretty much smart feedback and something they can actually do something with, instead of simply just saying you messed up, people are cheating, this is awful for the game, and pretty much rambling on and on, because that is not constructive in any way, shape, or form. So now let's look at the top players here. We see a Conclave member, really great clan, enjoy the people, at 23,000 points. We have another player at 13,000 points, and then myself at 8,000. Another player from the DEV clan at 8,000 points. So how is this possible? What you have to do is you have to go into the arena. Obviously I can't show you right now because I have no one in my list. If there's no one above or below 150 points of you cannot see them. So obviously I'm stranded here, but picture for a moment I have a full list of players. If I pick a player in my list, I can spam losses to them, and once they drop a certain amount of points, they start giving from 2 points to 1 point per win. So obviously it's not realistic to just spam someone until you're blue in the face. To get 1,000 points, it's 1,000 losses, and that's a lot of money. So that's not the way to approach this. What I did is I got like 5 people in my clan willing to put in a pretty minimal amount of resources. We boosted me up just to see what it was about, and I was thinking to myself, this is a problem, don't get me wrong, but that also gave me an idea on how this could actually be good for the game and how we can actually use this to pitch an actual good idea to Plarium. So now, obviously, Arena right now is based around a single player in their ranking position. Now we have boosting here. Plarium obviously is working on a bunch of things right now. Their main priority is getting content out to us. So to say fix this, I don't think personally it would take a lot to fix this, but to give them options just so there's not a lot of disappointment, I feel like the best way to go about this would be to say, hey, I have this idea. If you don't want to fix this, you can actually use this to your benefit. And this is where I'm going with all of this. Right now, there's pretty much no major benefit to having a #1 ranked clan besides saying you're #1 ranked. Granted, it can be a little bit different. I know if you've ever watched me on streams, you know we have some of the best players in the game. We're constantly theory crafting new ideas. We've made a lot of clan boss teams that other people haven't before. We've been sharing the information, spreading it around. So that's a really cool bonus of having a top tier clan. However, the number rank 1 doesn't mean a ton since we don't gain anything from it outside of the appearance of having the #1 next to us on the rankings list. Obviously there are ranking points, there are achievements we can go after, but even then we are almost done with all of the achievements. So what's next? So the first thing I was thinking about in Arena is, what if we start integrating clans into the arena? So for example, Conclave #1 right now. I'm not sure what their strategy is right now for how they're doing this, how many people they're using. Like I said, we did not use a lot of people to boost me up, nor did we use a lot of resources. So if Plarium decided to approach this without changing this, this could significantly increase the value of every single clan in the game that wants to be competitive. Platinum tier was put out, so it was a extremely competitive part of this game. Gold is for people who are farming. You can still have fun in gold, you can still test out teams. Getting into the end of gold, it's still pretty competitive as far as facing good teams. I've been there while I've been farming within the past 2 weeks, so I can say for sure that there are very strong teams in the end points just before platinum. But my idea, as soon as I started looking into this, was why don't you have an option to represent your clan as a whole in the arena? So what does that mean? That means picking one person to boost in the arena and using that to hold a spot. So right now, if we did the system I was working on, right now the Conclave clan would be number 1. Right now the Scion clan would be number 2. Obviously Gods and Legends would be number 3. Dev would be number 4, so on and so forth. What this would do is it would give a benefit and pretty much give a reason for clans to work together and be competitive. Now, I know right off the bat people can be saying, what's so hard about boosting? This is where they can do a lot of interesting things. They can add a cap at, let's say, 24 hours before, where they lock you into your roles, and now it's clan versus clan arena. So now your points changed, and you're allowed to fight other clans, but you cannot fight your own clan members. If we did it this way, they would make it so you can no longer boost unless one clan is helping another clan. I can see that in the future. It is pretty hard doing that. A group like ours would have the advantage because we do have 3 clans of 30 people, so we do have 90 players that could be in the top whatever of clans for Gods and Legends 1, 2, and 3. So I guess there is still a way to boost. However, if they did go this route, you could lock things 24 hours before reset of the arena, and now you have the opportunity for clans to pretty much have a full-scale attack against other clans in the arena. I think that would be really cool. That would be the first real benefit to being in a clan, especially endgame. Early game, I get being in a clan. It's a social thing. You want to kill bosses, you want to progress. Once you're farming Ultra Nightmare, like a lot of top clans have been for many, many months now, there's not a lot to do in the clan besides the achievement points, and even the achievements are slowly being filled, so we're really running out of options here. If they wanted to integrate clans to the Platinum system, I think that would be really cool. I mean, I'm just picturing right now 30 of my clan members going against 30 Conclave members. The points go up and down depending on who wins, who loses, so on and so forth. And there would be no restriction in points. So for example, if they have 23,000 points and we have 8,000 points, we would still be able to see everyone in their clan and be able to fight everyone in their clan, so on and so forth. So I think they have a lot of cool options here. While this is a broken system currently with boosting, I think there are many ways they can fix this, and not only fix this and return it to the original state of having an individual player based, everyone fighting in the last minute, someone getting boosted. They can only do so much with boosting. They have to be careful because if they cut people off from once you lose once, you can't fight again, that will make things a lot more difficult in arena overall, and I don't think that's the best way to go about the game. Maybe they limit it to 3 or 4 losses per person before they disappear from the list. Even still, like I said, I personally have 90 members in the Gods and Legends clan, so if we can get even 20 members up there, have them all lose to the same person within the last minute of platinum, you can still boost someone very high points wise. So there are always ways to get around it. If we did make this a clan based thing, obviously whichever clan took the first place mark, the entire clan would have the option to get all of the benefits of that first place reward tier. Obviously, since the avatar does have a chance, you would have a chance there. Maybe they add a cool emblem to the clan page saying, just like in arena, how you see the last member was first and you can see in the arena list, just like that, they could do the same thing for the clan ranking page, indicating that whichever clan got first place, second place, or third place, gives them a little emblem there saying the previous week they did get first place, so on and so forth. And what I like to do is I like to look at things from all points of views. So looking at this from a counter argument point of view, how does this affect people who aren't in a clan, are clanless? Is it bad for them? Yes, but this promotes clan unity a lot more than it currently is right now. Right now, there's no really benefit to being loyal, besides meeting a good group of people, making friends, being competitive with them, so on and so forth. So this would really push the best players all into the same group and would promote the value of you are as strong as your weakest link. Obviously, if this were the case, then I don't have a particularly fantastic defense team. I have a pretty good offense team for Arena, but I would definitely have to spam refreshes like most of the people in the top 20. If your time zone doesn't fit with the current Arena reset, you are not going to get top 20 in Platinum. At the moment, there is no skill involved in Arena. I've been in Platinum for many weeks. All of the teams are beatable. Some defenses are very, very good. I can say Mainable, I am biased because he's in my clan, has a very strong defense. Lil Wheel right here has probably one of the best defense in the game that I've seen so far that I faced. And I faced pretty much every single player here in the top list. So huge shout out to Lil Wheel. I know he does a ton of work, has really geared champions, can find a way to beat pretty much any team. But getting back to my point, there's not a lot of skill involved right now in Arena. You just pretty much, whoever plays the most gets a top spot, which kind of makes Platinum very dull. All you have to do is pretty much play non-stop for the last 5 hours of reset, and you're guaranteed a spot in top 20. That would 100% be fixed if they did implement some type of system that I'm talking about where they group clans together. A whole clan can get first, second, third, fourth. This obviously gives more room. As you can see, if you scroll through the list, we have probably over 25 members of Gods and Legends in Platinum right now. 25 out of 300. That's a solid percentage. So if you took all 25 of those members, grouped them into one group, that really opens the door for more players to be reaching Platinum Arena. So with that being said, instead of 300 slots, now we have 300 clans, so 300 times 30. There you go. We just expanded Platinum Arena a ton. The biggest thing to worry about with all of this boosting is a way for people to monetize boosting. As we can see here, I have faced this Conclave member's team. He doesn't have a terrible team. He definitely has strong champions. Gear-wise, not all of the people in the top 4 right now have a great team. I've faced them while I was going up. Was definitely disappointed when I got there, when it was back-to-back wins. So that's something where I think players with good teams should definitely shine more than others, especially since this is kind of a competitive game. I know I kind of did just contradict myself saying there's no skill involved, but I still think that people shouldn't just have amazing champions to be able to sit at a certain level. If you guys have any other ideas on how we could further improve the Platinum Arena, I would really like to hear your feedback as a player in the comments, whether you're in Platinum, maybe you're in Gold. Everyone can have good ideas, so feel free to post those down there. I'm going to be reading through them. Like I said, this is going to be sent to Plarium employees, we're not talking about moderators or anything like that. Actual people who have direct contact with the dev team. I'm going to get some feedback, see what they say. Hopefully we get some positive info from this. I'm going to be reading your guys' comments, so try to have a well-written comment. So if I do plan on taking an idea, I can formulate the idea well based on what you said and be able to relay it to the dev team with some clarity. I would really appreciate that if you guys could do that for me. Outside of that, obviously there are a lot of parts of this game that do need improvement. This is what I wanted to talk about and touch on for today. If you like videos like this, also leave me a comment below saying you like this. I know, as I just mentioned, there are other aspects of the game that definitely need work on. I do have my own opinions on those. I can make a video on it and get feedback from you guys. Also forward it to the dev team, so on and so forth. So with that being said, if nothing does change, it's possible I would consider integrating all 90 members of my clan and 23,000. I did a little bit of number crunching. If we used 30 to 40 people, we could hit 50,000 pretty much within 5 to 10 minutes of boosting, which is pretty much insane, and it won't take a lot of resources. So hopefully after this video goes out, you guys give me some feedback. I send this to an employee and then to the dev team. This topic gets some FaceTime in their meetings, so they really sit down and look at this. I know the main point I'm going to push, because everything in the business world is about money. This is very easy to monetize. You can absolutely say, hey, you pay me X amount of money, we'll boost you to first place. As mentioned before, having a clan of 90 people, it would be very easy. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to allow that. But if it's just for personal success, they straight up say, we're not going to fix this. This is definitely something where we can take first place every single week, and it would be very hard for someone else to compete who isn't using 40 or more members to do. It would also be very expensive for them to do it, so those are just my thoughts on it. Thanks a bunch for watching, guys. Appreciate the support. Just hit 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Really psyched about that. I am about 2 to 2.5 weeks away from being 2 months into YouTube, so I really appreciate the support. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. And until next time, my friends, peace out.